All right. I believe we should be live. Just bear with me 1 second, everyone, as I get my shit in order. Doc, yes, hello, welcome. Glad you could join us nice and early. Catherine, welcome as well. Let me just get my YouTube open so I can follow along in the chat. And we will jump right in. How's everyone doing tonight? You know what? I'm just going to press play while we do that. Kill two birds with one stone. As always, if you're watching this after the fact, feel free to fast forward. Let's take a look at the teams and then the map and then the match off and take it from there. In gray, we've got Hannibal as the Berbers. Very appropriate. Doubt as the Vikings in purple. In the other pocket, the Viper. Interesting. We've got Doubt and the Viper together. In yellow as the Bengalis. And then last but not least, Dog 9U. I'm just going to call him Dog as the Saracens in teal. I'm glad you caught it too, Catherine. Hopefully it's hopefully the games they don't disappoint. And let's see the other teams. GG out as the Burmese in blue. Kylar as the Portuguese in red. Tag Z40 as the Mayans in green. And last for their team, Dan MT as the Tatars. So we got the Tatars taking on the Berbers. Two good mounted cavalry civilization. Ooh, Coffee Crisp. Can't say it's one of my favorite. Can't say it's even like top 10 of my favorite. But in a pinch, on a road trip, stopping at any gas station, who doesn't love that? All those wafers in the Coffee Crisp. I am doing fantastic. A few minutes ago, the baby woke up. Had to put him back down. Hopefully no more crying for the night. And we can enjoy a few very violent, very aggressive games of Rage Forest. We are on Rage Forest 5. Your mom, hello, hello. Glad you could join us. And look at GG out, by the way. Walling off part of the lake. So we'll see if any shenanigans abound. By the way, we've got the Saracens opposite the Burmese. Ooh. I don't know. To me, that feels like a tough matchup for the Burmese. Ooh, Abdullah, 3 a.m. Dear Lord. Go to sleep. I mean, I appreciate you joining, but go to sleep. Brandon says hello, 1 a.m. Now, Brandon, is Wharf your last name, or are you just a fan of fishing off of a pier? We've got already some Tatar Berber action happening. Our Mayan inserting his Eagle Scout. Let's take a look at the map, because this is fairly simple here to the north. There's literally one avenue of attack. The south's a little ugly, with two lakes. One for Team Southeast, one for Team Northwest in very aggressive positions. So they're going to be very annoying to deal with. And then we've got a bit of an X-Men shaped area in the center with two avenues that lead eastward and two avenues that lead westward. So we'll see what the players do, how they decide to wall these off for now. What did I see here? Okay, just a Borpal. Okay, it looks like our Tatar has won the wall off over here. Walling off as far away from his base as close to Hannibal's base as possible. But I don't know, with Doubt and the Viper in the pockets, I mean, Team Northwest is the favorite to win here, in my opinion. But never say never. Let's see what happens. Orange is the one who is walled off, although this jumbled mess of palisade walls is open. So not exactly the best wall off in the world. Eagle Scout joining in on the fun on the low ground does take a bit of extra damage. Ooh, Peppermint Arrow. They've started with these chocolates. They've started, I suspect it's like the same marketing person, because they're all kind of the same, owned by the same company or two companies. They've started putting everything in like round ball form. Have you noticed that? Like now Kit Kat comes in a little ball. Arrow comes in a little ball. Maltesers were always in a little ball. So they're like the OG phallic ball-shaped candy. Chocolate candy, rather. But everything else is now starting to come. There's like Kit Kat little tiny squares. And there's like 7 different varieties of them. I just finished your studies. Okay, well, I'm glad you've chosen to relax with us here as our Saracen builds a dock. We'll see if blue, how much wood does GG out? Not yet enough for a dock. We'll see if he decides. I mean, I'm assuming that's what this villager is here for, right? The second he's got the wood, like right now. There we go. The dock goes up. So shenanigans to the south, to the north. No one has yet made any attempt to wall off this X shape in the middle. I know. You know which candy bar I haven't had in a while that I really liked? The oh man, what's it called? I think it's just called it's like orange. I think it's called just Nestle Crunch. I have not had that in a long time. I'm not a big candy guy, but the chocolate is my kryptonite. Among other things, savory and sweet. Looks like 3 boars being pulled here by our Burmese. Will he lose a villager? No, he gets all 3. Yeah, and sorry, Nestle Crunchy is my all-time favorite. I love it with the wafer in the middle. Or not the wafer, it's like caramelized something in the middle. 8 p.m. for Eddie. Welcome, Eddie. Thanks for joining us on your evening. Your Friday evening, I should say. Thanks everybody for joining on a Friday evening or Friday late morning, Abdullah. Like a Saturday early morning. Yeah, Crunch is the blue label. The Crunchy with the IE at the end. Oh man, and maybe after this I'll order on Uber Eats. There's a lot of good gas station deals on Uber Eats lately. A lot of BOGOs and whatnot. Let's see what the players are doing as Kylar, our Portuguese, no big surprise, is the first to feudal. Already fishing his lake. How many lakes do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 3 lakes apiece. Oh, the last thing the Viper wants to contend with right now is wolves, and oh no, he's gonna run into a second wolf here. Hey. Let's follow along with the Viper and see what our Bengali can do here. Thanks so much, Eddie. Oh, the Viper is gonna be so annoyed. He's gonna be so pissed off when he kills this wolf and then discovers that there's another one literally right here. Yeah, Saturday morning. That's what I meant. Come on, do something, villager. Kylar, by the way, our Portuguese, double dock here, trying to lame the Viper's fishing industry. The Viper urgently getting a second dock up, already has a fire galley out. Fire galley here. Come on, do something. Do something, villager. Now the question is, will the Viper try to pull these 3 boars while he is under attack at home? And if so, will he be able to micro away from the wolf? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Looks like our Tatar is now under attack by a wolf. Oh no, I've seen a few Macs. There. Oh, here we go. Sorry to scream in your ear. Oh no, the Viper might lose the villager here. Oh, that is so sour. He's definitely okay. He's pinging his docks, which means he's not paying attention here, which means he's gonna lose the villager. Yikes. There used to be a Max near where I live that my friend was convinced was the luckiest convenience store in the world. And so every paycheck day, he would go, oh, demos. He would go and just blow his paycheck on lottery tickets. And no, it was not the luckiest convenience store. We had a Mars bar in Australia a while back. Mars bars aren't sold in the US. Man, the US is freaking weird. I love the US, don't get me wrong. I love the food, I love all of it. But no Kinder Eggs? And now you're telling me they don't sell Mars bars? Why not? The hell's the logic behind that? So Team Southeast, perhaps realizing that they are outgunned with both the Viper and Doubt on the same team, are trying very much to lame the food income and waste the wood and gold resources of their opponents. But a tower on the high ground full of 5 villagers is going to take down this tower very quickly. And once that tower falls, it's the turn of the dock next. Yeah, US candy. Although my wife's brother just came back with some Hershey's from the US. Oh, from Texas. You do have Kinder Eggs now? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Look at the Americans chiming in. I hit a nerve. I'm sorry. You do have Kinder Eggs now. Okay. Okay. Progress, I guess. Oh, Catherine with the clarification. What the hell's a Kinder Joy? AC Dragon Rider, by the way, nice to see you. Sean as well, Daniel as well. See, AC, I'm the exact opposite. You like the non-chocolate. I go straight for the chocolate. I feel so bad. Somebody earlier today commented on one of my videos that they like my casts because I don't digress and I like stay on topic. Another demo, get the villager. No. I don't talk about nonsense, and literally the last 17 in-game minutes we've been talking about nothing but nonsense. Although in all fairness, chocolate is not nonsense. So by the way, these two docks for our Portuguese are still up. See, Catherine, that's exactly what I've been telling people. It's the toy inside the Kinder Egg that makes the Kinder Egg illegal. Ooh, Lindt truffles. I don't think I've ever had Lindt truffles. What are Lindt truffles? I mean, there's a Lindt crunchy chocolate bar that I absolutely love. True story. When my wife and I first started dating, we had a lot of sales on Lindt chocolate. It used to be like buy 3 for $5, and that's like 5 Canadian. And one time they had a sale for like 5 for $5, and silly me, I bought 25 of them, and it turned out that the reason they were 5 for $5 is because they expired like a week later. And so technically not bad to sell, but we ended up throwing like 22 of them out. Stupid Lindt. Somebody hit the red Vil? Yeah, and then the another red Vil died here. Ooh, Hershey Kisses are delicious. Although if I'm going small, I definitely am a Maltesers kind of guy. I like the crunch. Anyway, let me take a look. I have to keep some semblance of professionalism and take a look at what's going on around that. Why are the fishing ships? I thought they were running away from the Eagles. No, they're running away from the Mangonels. Got a bit of a Mayan siege operation happening here at the forward of our Berber base. So green and orange wasting no time. Double teaming gray here. Looks like Doubt, 2 stables and a Mangonel popping out for him. A couple of knights for our Viking. The Viper still has to contend. Now he loses a monk, I'm assuming, to the scout. This scout, by the way, has 3 kills. So hero scout. The Viper is on 3 town centers. It looks like 2 players, obviously these 2 that we're looking at right now, light blue and dark blue, are the only ones left in feudal. They will be in castle soon. Man, oh man, are they investing a lot of resources into fighting over that one lake. Ooh, Doubt extends his army a little bit too much. His teammate Hannibal says every man for himself. He walls him out. And so the Eagles, the Mangonel, lots and lots of killing and lots of death. Galley not moving it away means it dies. Now means the fishing ships. Can the Mangonel reach the fishing ships if it parks its ass over here? I think so. This is 7 tiles, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, 7 tiles of range. Ooh, Doubt tells his teammate, hey, delete the wall. Let my Mangonel through unless you want a castle going up in your face. Castle's at 82%. Did Doubt just doubt this castle? Ooh, Twix. Smarties. Ooh. Hank Marvin, okay. Hi, Demon. Welcome to the demonic cast of Age of Empires here. Ooh, this is definitely gonna finish off our Burmese's attempt to lame this lake. Both the dock and the tower are gonna fall. Oh, the Viper has cleared out the lake. And with his 3 town centers is now booming off of 71 villagers, second only to Doubt, who, oh my goodness, 6 town centers. I love that our Berber, by the way, has preemptively escaped and preemptively sent a whole bunch of villagers south. I used to love Smarties. Yeah, I wish I could say I try to take care of my health. I wish I could say that. Okay, so the first castle. Ooh, there's a ram. That's so annoying. That is so annoying, but with only a tower to protect the ram, I don't know that this... Yeah, okay, so delete the monastery. That kind of sucks. And now he's going to go after the ram, hoping to perhaps save his castle. Why not just finish the castle with the villager? Can the villager not make it? Oh, Great walled this off with a gate behind here. Oh, that is so sour. Also sour that we can't really see what's going on here. The shadows are very, very light. Ooh, lemon heads are delicious. Okay, our Burmese having, or rather our Viking having helped his teammate to the north now feels comfortable enough. But look at this, Team Southeast has already walled off the 2 corridors. I mean, this is not really a wall off. It's a temporary wall off at best. Doubt has the right idea with a stone gate. A few Burmese Arambai joining in on the fight, throwing their darts at these buildings. Shortest lifespan in the game is 1 scout versus 7 knights. Let's see what else is happening. So having abandoned the dock, our Burmese has now placed a castle here. Looks like a few more Arambai behind. Okay, so Team Southeast is making a bit of headway. Not too sure if the castle, it looks like it may have been canceled. Oh, that must suck to cancel a castle at 82%. What's 18% of 650? 120 or so? To get back 120 stone? Oh, that sucks. Long range monk from our Bengali. Look at that armor, +3/+3. Oh, and by the way, converted these 2 Arambai, I should have mentioned. Teal is pinging up here. His scout died so that his teammate could know that there is an incursion about to happen, but the Viper didn't need the ping. He sees it with the castle. Oh my goodness, he's going after the fire ship. I had a friend who was addicted to wine gummies. We would go to the bulk barn, which I don't know what the American equivalent of the bulk barn is, but he would just load up pound after pound after pound of wine gums. Ooh, the Arambai. Oh, now he's going after the fishing ships. I love that the Viper is going Ratha. Did he double down on monks? No, he just got the 1 monk. The Arambai are a little trapped here, and the Ratas are clumped. But their Arambai aren't really firing. GG Out's doing a lot more moving than he is doing firing. Should it not be the same firing speed for both? Yeah. So why do I feel like the Viper is firing a lot more? Because maybe he's just sitting there attacking, whereas Blue is doing a lot of fancy footwork. Send this one Rata back with the 5 HP. And it looks like Doubt and the Viper are both in Imperial. Ugh. Not great for Team Southeast, whose Arambai now retreat under the brunt of Viking cavalry. But numbers prevail. The Arambai win. Fried egg gummy. Yes, I've seen those too. I've seen those at the bulk barn. Daniel, that's funny. Yeah, all American stores are bulk barn. Oh, Dollarama is not that great. Bulk barn, let me explain the concept, and then I'm sure you guys have it in the US. You walk into the store and there's just like 500 bins, and you just buy like Smarties or cookies or flour or spices or gummy bears with like a shovel, and you just shovel it into a bag and you pay by weight. And they have basically all of the major brands of candies and food, but you don't have to buy like the full bar. You just buy the whatever quantity you want. The Arambi are getting a good amount of villager kills here. He might be able to stop this castle before the Radas get him. By the way, you're looking at in Age of Empires, you are looking at the two most sour units in the game. Both of these units, I'm going to highlight both of them if I can, if the Arambi survive long enough. Both have the exact same armor classes: Archer, Cavalry, Cavalry Archer, and Unique Unit. Archer, Cavalry, Cavalry Archer, and Unique Unit that make them absolutely weak against everything. Spearman line units, skirmishers, Cav Archers, anything and everything. Sorry, not Cav Archers, but any counter. Camels. These are the two units. The only difference is to upgrade your Arambi to full strength is basically what? 2 upgrades? To upgrade this guy to full strength is what? 9 upgrades? 10 upgrades? But in terms of armor classes taking extra damage, these two are the shittiest in the game. Ooh, never heard of Dylan's candy bar. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Elite Mayan Eagle Warriors. Do they have El Dorado? Yes, they do. The Berserker. Any attack bonus against the Eagles? Of course he does. +3. Let's see it. Nothing like a good old-fashioned infantry battle. The Berserker, a tanky unit, but so's a 100 HP Eagle Warrior. Plumes are going to be good. They have an attack bonus against infantry. Should be +2 now, right? Yeah, they're elite. Berserkers, I don't know what the hell Doubt is thinking here. 3 castles he's engaging into. Lure the Eagles out into the open. Drag them out and kill them, although the Eagles can run circles. Interesting situation developing. Half an hour into the game. Action is starting to the north. Not much, but Orange, our Tatar, finally has his castle. His wish came true. Oh, it looks like a whole bunch of Radas died here. I'm assuming to the Arbalests. 9 kills. The castle, 7 kills. The Arambi, 0 kills. Okay. And the Viper's in a bit of trouble. Although, against Arbalest, the Radas should do better, no? Didn't they just recently improve their armor? Look at that Pierce armor. 7 Pierce armor against the 10 attack of the Arbalest. That should do pretty damn well. And it's got 3 times the HP of the Arbalest. More than 3 times. 3.5 times. So I'm not too sure why the Viper retreated here. I think he could have taken that fight very handily. I don't think the Arbalests come with any attack bonus. Yeah, none. Spearman, which this is not. Ooh, he's trying to shell away at the castle. It should have 2,000 HP. It's got 500. But these are, I mean, early Castle Age Mangonels are not going to do anything against Arbalests. Bye, Saracen Mangonels. He's going Elite Skirmisher, Bracer, armor for them as well. It looks like another Viking incursion denied by our Mayan. Sean, what armor classes aren't Radas? Like I said, take a look at this. This is ridiculous. Archer, Cavalry, Cavalry Archer, and Unique Unit. In case, you know, we saw Japanese in the game, and then their Samurai would have an extra +10 attack bonus against that. I can't really say I've had scones. Uh-oh, plumed archers! Oh, Doubt gets revenge for all of these purple Viking capes that I see lying on the ground here. Our Berber adding a bit of vision. How about adding a bit of army? He's going Genitors. That's going to be pretty good against the plumes. It's going to be absolute dog shit against the Eagles. And in they come yet again. Oh no, the Vikings, the Vipers on move command. He is seriously outnumbered here. Why is he taking this fight? This is really bad for the Viper. I mean, the HP is so freaking tanky on the Rada. Maybe he's just saving time for the one Trebuchet? I have not seen Shogun, no. I've heard amazing things about Shogun, and yeah, the Viper gets pushed back. No big surprise there. It has one of my favorite actors, Hiroyuki Sanada. I absolutely love that guy. That guy plays such a badass in whatever he plays in. Catherine, you've never heard of it? Oh, goodness gracious. Go to YouTube and look up Shogun trailer. It is it's a fantastic show by all accounts. Now trying to move into here. A hastily constructed Tatar wall blocks him out. But he doesn't care. He's moving in from the south. Where's our Mayan army, by the way? Oh no, his eagles are all dead. And yet again. XJ6, Radas are shit. Yeah, they... I mean, against Arbalest, they're not that shitty. Against everything else, absolutely. Yeah, I remember first seeing him in... what was the movie with Tom Cruise? Where he... The Last Samurai. Which was one of my favorite movies. And he was great in that. And then he's just... plays such a badass in every... Look at the halberdiers dancing for their dinner, for their supper, as they get killed here, just so these Arbalists, oh, they get squashed. Saracen skirmishers to the left, Radas on the right. Are they gonna go into melee mode? They go into melee mode. Forget firing arrows, we're just gonna slaughter you. The versatility of the unit shown to us by the Viper, but Kylar is microing. He's stutter stepping them to where we can't see them behind these structures, and he survives. Did he play Katsumoto? I think that was oh my god, what's his name? Oh no, it looks like Team Southeast is being absolutely... I'm trying to remember the actor's name. Oh my goodness. Oh man, these the plumed archers are just having their way with this army. Where are the Vikings? Catherine, I am struggling to remember that actor's name. Ken Watanabe. Ken Watanabe is the name of the actor. How many dead Ratas have we seen this game? But all of it worth it. Green, our Mayan, is collapsing under the brunt of the Berber onslaught. He let Doubt take the first few steps. The Viking walked so that our Berber could run, but our Berber is taking a lot of damage. And this just shows you the inherent weakness of the mounted skirmisher. He's got 33 of them. They've got 5 kills. Plumed Archer, by the way, can never underestimate it. Not only does it have the speed, look at the HP on this guy. 50% more HP than an Arbalest. These guys can take a punch, even though their attack is super weak. Ooh, I don't know that I would enter into a choke point. What's your vision like? You don't know if there's a big, fat, juicy siege here. Siege onager. Oh yeah, Mamelukes are basically invincible. I love The Last Samurai. I'm generally a fan of Tom Cruise movies. Yeah, his like his whole personality aside, I think he's a pretty decent actor. Of course, his personality is probably larger than life. I'm surprised no one's making siege onagers. Is anybody making siege onagers? I see just some basic onagers here in Green's camp. Let's take a very quick look. Oh my goodness, Blue's got some battle elephants. But actually, these are Burmese battle elephants, so they should be pretty damn tanky. And he's getting howdy doody. He's gonna have so much armor. They already come with free 1-1 armor. Now he's gonna have another 1-1. Now he's got 7 armor. Attack bonuses, none that are relevant. It is so hard to see with some of this architecture what's going on, but it looks like blue and red are holding the line until the Saracen shows up. Our Saracen, for some reason, 50 minutes into the game, does not have Hussars. He is stuck on light cab. The Viper surrounds the elephant. Let's see it. Let's see the melee battle. Yeah, I agree. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're going to hell. Did he try to attack that BBC? By the way, if you ever needed proof about the Burmese freaking war elephant, look at this. Look at the statistics. 9 pierce armor on an elephant. This is a Teutonic Knight. This is a Boyar with 320 HP. And if the Rata goes melee, he's got 6 melee armor. And that is why the Viper has been knocked back. We'll see for how long. We'll see for how long indeed. Well, we're not seeing Siege Onagers, but we're seeing Siege Rams out of our Viking, who continues to press in with Berserkers. I'm not upset about that at all. Finally, some Camel Archers join in for a second before the Onagers, their fiery chemistry balls, wreaking havoc. One Berserker takes a bunch of the face. Why are you even wasting your Onager shots on these guys? You've got plumed archers. They will destroy. Few Keshiks move backwards. Where the hell are these guys even coming from? There's no castle up here. Where were they? Did I say Keshiks? I meant Steppe Lancers. I apologize. Is there even a stable here? No. Sometimes the Tatar architecture just confuses me a little bit. You think they're trying to throw the game? Oh man. Oh, well, there's the Mameluke. And forget all the armor of the elephant. That Mameluke is just gonna shred it. What's the attack bonus against cavalry and elephant? Rather, cavalry, 12. Let's see it. He's got to pull back. He's got to pull back. Daniel, what are you building to play against the elephant? I wasn't a big fan of the Top Gun movies, the first or the second, but Mission Impossible, man, oh man, am I addicted to that franchise like crack. I love that franchise. I hope he makes them until he's like 90 years old. Oh yeah, straight Genoese crossbow. Well, the Ninja Turtle crossbows are just absolutely epic. Anything on a horse, anything mounted just dies. Camel Archers are a pretty badass unit, but their attack is not the strongest, but the mobility, the HP is pretty good. And we'll see on the high ground versus the Plumed Archer. Oh, the Plumed Archer's buying time to stall. Okay, so our Tatar is now adding in Hussars. Does he have... It doesn't look like he's got silk armor yet. Oh no. The flow of elephants looks like it's stalling out. And red, no more arbalests for you. He is going skirmishers, which honestly, against the Rata, could maybe better than the arbalest, to be honest. Archer +4, cavalry archer +2, so 6 extra bonus damage. Isn't it amazing how the introduction of 7 Mamelukes, just 7 Mamelukes, turns the entire tide of the battle? I mean, come on. Such a badass unit. Yeah, Mission Impossible is just so good. I can't wait for the next one. Top Guns for you. I'm assuming you're a big AC Dragon Rider. I'm assuming you're a big Mel Gibson fan of like The Patriot and Braveheart. Oh, this is really bad. But there's so many elephants. How many Mamelukes are left here? I don't see that many. There's only... Okay, never mind. There's 9, and they're right here. 15 kills. You think Vikings are bad in Rage Forest? Their siege is pretty decent, no? Although I guess, yeah, I mean, they're paired here with the with the bombard cannons of the Berber, who managed to get the 2 onagers. Our Tatar needs extra armor. He also needs blast furnace. Yeah, things are starting to look real bad here. To the south they're being pushed into, to the northeast they're being pushed into. How many kills on the Mamelukes? Now it's 24. I haven't seen, speaking of patriotic war movies, I haven't seen the Napoleon movie with Joaquin Phoenix. Has anyone seen it here? Aw, the end of Braveheart. Ooh, Kingdom of Heaven was also fantastic. The scene where the armies line up in the desert. Oh, that's such a good scene. Acting not the greatest. Oh, it's not great. Oh no, and now the Viper is doing what the Viper absolutely loves to do, which is park his ass in the trade route. I mean, the scores are basically just 10% apart. Looks like Green has managed to stop the tide here with these orange Hussars, which are strangely being streamed in one at a time. We've got some explosive camels en route. Come on, come on. Come on, let's see these guys use. He's got 4 of them. If they can close on the Berber, which is a big if. Let's see it. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Oh, they get 1 camel archer. Incredibly sour. But here come the Steppe Lancers, fully upgraded. Oh, okay. Somebody in the chat remind me, silk armor for the Tatars also applies to the Steppe Lancers, right? It's the Hussar line, the Cav Archers, and the Steppe Lancers, right? It's not the Keshik. I think it's the Steppe Lancers. '60s War and Peace, dear Lord. That is a way back playback. Let's take a look at the stats. That was a decent hold. I like what Team Southeast tried to do. They knew they were facing, I mean, the Viper and Doubt. Look at them. They've even gotten rid of the forest between them. Now they've just basically been holding hands, singing Kumbaya the entire time. They knew that Powerhouse was going to lash out, so they tried to get at them early with the double lake lame. Well, that did not work. So let's take a look. Oh man, 301 Radas, 200 plumed archers, 78 onagers. Oh, look at this. Actually, do you guys know, do these overlap? Or did he actually train 529 Radas? Or did he just train 301 and sometimes 228 of them were in melee mode? Interesting. Who was the biggest donor? Our Portuguese was the biggest donor. Our Burmese was the biggest recipient. And the most trade going for the Mayans. The most kills to the Mayans. Big surprise there with 78 onagers. Oop, sorry about that. Well, that was an epic game 1. I think silk armor does apply to Steppe Lancers. I don't know why I think that, but I think it does. We've got another Viper and Doubt game. All right. Oh, Abdullah, I am right? Okay, good. I don't know what's going on with this. Why are the players' names missing? Okay, sorry, let me try to reload that again. The user interface, no, look at that. The players' name, the names are missing. And now they're missing on the right side as well. What the hell is going on? Okay. Let's try a different game. Well, this might be a short stream if the second game derps out like this. All right, here we go. All right. So at least we get 2 games in. Let's see. Blue, gray, purple, and... So you guys are very much Team South. And you guys are very much Team North. Let's take a look. Modri. I don't think we've seen Modri very often on Rage Forest 4-on-4 as the Khmer Kamai in blue. In his pocket, Censar as the Bohemians, Menunez as the Georgians, and Dratek as the Sicilians in purple, facing off against him with a very annoying double area opening here. We've got Osama as the Malians in red. In his pocket, Samero the Bulgarians in yellow. Orange has no name. Oh my goodness, what is going on with Capture Age? Yeah, seriously, Houston. Can I name this player? Player name. What do we want to call Orange? Why don't we just call him Orange? I don't know what else to do. Why does Orange have no name? I apologize to whoever was playing in Orange as the Armenians. I don't know why the system here didn't give you a name. Your name has been erased from the annals of history. Oh, I'm not gonna wait. I would restart it, but I have a feeling it's it's gonna follow. And then Valis as the poll. So I'm expecting to see about 1 million Cavaliers out of our poll, who, by the way, is facing off against the Khmer. So that's gonna be a fun matchup. What can the polls do? They've got a lot of very good in-your-face units to the very good ranged units of the Khmer. We'll see how they decide to play that. On the other side, we've got the Sicilianos against the Malians. Okay, let's see the Gabedo try to beat the armor of the Sergeant. And Red Armalian Osama is trying to pull a cheeky little maneuver here. Samero helping out. Man, Samero's a pretty good teammate. Edelweiss, nice to see you. How late is it over there? Just alt tab to... Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Oh, it's Darvoy. Okay. Oh, fantastic recommendation. Fantastic recommendation. I wonder if it's because he has that caret next to his name and it messed up with the user interface. 3 a.m. Man, I really do appreciate Osama, Edelweiss. You guys are... You're not Abdullah. I'm looking at Osama. I said Osama. Abdullah and Edelweiss, you guys are watching it in the middle of the night. I really do appreciate it. 5 boars are available here for Osama, who takes 3. We've got a bit of a situation developing here. 2 scouts and a villager. 1 down. And now Orange has to get the hell out of here. You're not going to really be able to do much here. You're going to have to defend your teammate's villager, though. Everyone's HP is so bad. Oh, look at this. You know you're in a bad spot when a villager is chasing you. Okay, he's going to sacrifice his scout so that the villager survives, but no, Menunez comes in. And he's going to find this villager. He sees the little tread marks on the ground. He sees... It's almost 4. Oh my goodness, 8:45. Age of Empires 2 has joined in. Nice. Yeah, I tend to be a night owl as well, which makes waking up in the morning for the baby incredibly hard. Let's take a look at the map. By the way, something we didn't do, except for here where we saw there's 2 avenues of attack. I like that Osama is already walled off double style here and has a couple of villagers. So he might be in a bit of trouble if he gets attacked on this side. But over here, he's got his 2 villagers able to repair, although it doesn't look like Dratek is interested in pushing with those donjons anytime soon. Samero, our Bulgarian, walling off a northeast corridor. So good choice out of him. And whatever the hell this is, a mix of gray and green palisade walls. Over here, as Valis trying to sneak in, but Censar sees Abdullah, what game? What do you play with your friends? Also Rage Forest? Let's see, Modri. His villager is damaged. 9 p.m. in Rio. Nice. So Rio is basically the same time zone as Toronto. I can laugh my ass off. Abdullah, join the Discord. There is eventually going to be an option there where my plan, and I'm going to preface this by saying that I have been absolutely terrible with Discord. Wow, look at this. Look at this. 2 ships passing in the night, Samaro and Darvoy. Why is he stopping? Why are you stopping? You are stopping because you have a death wish. Oh no. I'm going to preface what I'm about to say by an apology to everyone here who has joined my Discord. I have been very bad in the last several weeks. I plan on being better, but we're going to eventually have an exclusive live stream for Discord members. And we're just going to watch our games. Oh, you joined 5 minutes ago? That's awesome. I will eventually have a night where we where I cast your games. Like, you guys will be able to submit games. That's my plan. And then we'll all watch it and I'll comment and I'll have JOC Hanzo. Is that an anime reference? Ooh, okay. So, clearing up some wildlife is Dratek. Let's see what Valis is doing here, by the way, whose villagers were caught out while they were heading south. Heal is heading here. Oh, another villager's gonna die because Menunez decided to wake up and be a dick today, and he's gonna kill the villager. So Darvoy has lost 2 villagers. I apologize to Orange, whose name we could have ignored because it didn't populate for some reason. I do apologize to him. That now we know it's you who lost 2 villagers. Are you? It looks like he was about to send a 3rd, but he saw that the scout's still here. So why the hell would he? Does he have loom? Okay, he has loom. So should be able to take on that scout. No, the scout looks pretty damaged, and now out of position. No, okay, not that damaged. Oh, and look at this, by the way. Look at this cool icon here on the bottom of our screen. Capture Age added a regeneration rate. That is incredibly cool. So what is that going to apply to? Georgian cavalry, Viking berserkers, Pole villagers. Who else regenerates? Who else regenerates HP in this game? We all know what you're talking about. Oh, Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion. Okay, yeah, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Okay, I apologize. I should have gotten that reference. Gandalf. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think actually, did they change it? First, it was 5, 10, 15 in Feudal Castle Imperial. Then it was 15% per minute flat rate. And then I think they changed it back to 5, 10, 15 in the patch most recently. And by the way, thank you for gracing us with your wizard presence. Your what's the name of the species that Gandalf is? One of the 5 that lands on Middle Earth. I can't remember right now. As happens to me when I cast, my brain goes absolutely dead. Ishtari? Valis is really wanting to insert himself into here. Double wall off with stone and an outpost for vision, so he doesn't want any kind of business here. Unfortunately for him, he is facing off against the only civilization in the game that can cut through forests in the Castle Age. The Ballista Elephant is the only unit that can cut through this in the Castle Age. No one else can. And so he might want to put a few outposts around here as well, Valis, while he pushes and focuses all of his attention here to the south. Istari or Maya, right. Okay, I knew it was one of those. Yeah, Iluvatar or something. I think that's the name of the god. Somebody get these boars. They are begging to be eaten. Ooh, look at this. Our Malian Osama has chased the Georgian scout literally across the entire world. And now he's dropping a big fat Malian castle here. Purple sees it. Purple wants nothing to do with it. I'm surprised he managed to get off such a big wall off before the castle even went up. Might want to put up a secondary wall off. Oh, pardon me. This is not going to last very long against the castle, so you might want to create a secondary wall off. High stake actions as Bert the Bear. Ooh, wait a second. This is open. And our Khmer, they don't need any structures to go up to the next stage. The bear gets activated. He is in Castle Age. Everyone but Valis, everyone but Sense are the two players that are... How does it always work out that the two players that are attacking each other, even though this one's a flank this time, and he's attacking into a pocket, it's somehow only those two who are always left behind. You just watch the Fellowship of the Rings. Poor Sean Bean. He cannot catch a break. Gabetos. This is why I said you have to build another wall off. Okay, he does. And another wall off. What's the game plan for purple here for our Sicilian? Okay, so... I mean... Hard to say who wins in a battle of sergeants against Gabetos. The Gabetos can run circles around the sergeant. Their movement speed is ludicrous. But the sergeant's armor is ludicrously tanky, although it doesn't look like he's interested in sergeants at the moment. A lot of areas of attack here, a lot of weak points in these forests. Our Armenian brings forth a fortified church. Does come with a free relic, which means one arrow fired and in comes Valis's pole cavalry. Is he going to delete his walls? Are they already deleted? Let's see it. Will he get the mangonels? These are just basic scouts, but these are not Teutonic mangonels. They don't have any melee armor. Where is he going? Okay, so he does not want to risk the two scouts. Why not? Oh, he thinks maybe Orange is going to follow up and kill them, so he's going to try to do some kind of damage. Oh, mutually assured destruction. Valis is in, but the Scorpions are enough. These are Bohemian Scorpions. Nothing particularly special about them. Okay, I know there's action happening around the map, but I mean, it can't be the first time you guys are watching me. I have to see what happens here. Is Modri gonna realize while he's microing over here trying to catch Valis that the grizzly bear is gonna wipe out his entire cavalry force 1 HP at a time? He's getting pressed into here. The Bohemian is pushing out, lashing out. Where is our Malian army? What does it manage to do? I don't see it anywhere on the map. Where are these Gabetos? Oh, they're going the long way around. They've tethered themselves to a scout. Halfway to death is this one knight. Valis is being so annoying. And now he's gonna go after these guys. Now, pole? Honestly, going light cap for the pole is not a bad idea. If you can get your ass to Imperial and get Lachitic Legacy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh, you son of a... Look at them. The bear could have killed both of them in 11 seconds. Oh, that was so sour. Well, yeah, I got to see what I wanted to see. Boris the bear. Gabetos, Edelweiss? Yeah, I agree. You need, if these guys are microed properly, I mean, they're lacking. I think I said it during the game that I casted. They suffer from the same annoying fate that all ranged melee, like the throwing axemen, like the Mameluke do, which is when they attack, a lot of times if the unit they're attacking, even if it's close, if it moves a little bit, they just tend to miss. Oh, you traveled all the way around the world, all the way to the western portion of the world just to get pancaked. Oh, that is so sour. That is so sour indeed. Oh, 2 Kapingas on the ground. So let's see what's going on around the map. Valis continues to be annoying, but it looks like he's getting cleaned up by our Bohemian. By the way, Poles attacking into the Bohemians is a baller move. The Bohemians with their extra powerful Spearman line units. Remember, they do 25% more bonus damage. Cavalry plus 19 versus 15. So pushing into the Bohemians as a cavalry civilization is a big ball move. Not too sure what's happening here. A bunch of infrastructure, but not a lot of units. Castle continues to work away at these walls, but purple is nice and safe. By the way, what is purple doing? Not much. So we're 25 minutes into the game. No additional docks. Looks like the only action on the map so far is here, where Valis continues to try to get something done. Or maybe not. Mangonel wars continue. You want to see the Obuch removing the armor from a sergeant? I know that the Obuch is such an oddly satisfying unit to watch. I want to see it take on Boyars. I want to see it take on Teutonic Knights, Sergeants. Even, where's our Georgian? Even Manaspas have a good amount of armor. Man, how sour was that loss of Gebetos? He literally sent them. For the second time, Osama sent an army all the way across the world. The first time he did, I believe they did get that teal scout somewhere here, and now they're just dead, basically dead. And by the way, Valis has no wall off behind here, so once this falls, it's clear sailing north, and then our Bohemian is landing right in front of Valis's base. Ooh, it's on cooldown. It's on cooldown. Armenian siege, nothing to write home about. Khmer siege also, I don't think, aside from their scorpions, nothing to really write home about. Monks, do they have redemption? Do the Armenians get redemption? My knowledge of monk texts needs big improvement. Trying to clear up this annoying blockage between the bases. Mangonel moves north. He knows there's no threat here. He sees with the palisades. As weak as that vision is, it's still good vision. Oh, this castle is random. I'm assuming maybe to protect against any kind of incursion on this side. It is on the high ground. I think the logic for Menunez is, aside from this hill, there's no high ground anywhere else, and so I might as well take the high ground. But I agree with you. This is not a very good defensive castle, nor is it a particularly aggressive castle. Another tower for our Georgian. Oh, are we gonna get to see Svan Towers? Not yet. But I think I just saw him get arrow slits. By the way, what the Armenians lack in siege, the Georgians very much get in siege. Valis with his first castle. How many stables does our Pole have? Maybe that'll be an indication of whether we're about to see Schlachta. No. A university and a lot of fullworks. Our Khmer biding his time. Osama's getting pressed into. He's building his army of Gebetos. No attack upgrades whatsoever. He's getting chemistry. Why the hell is Osama getting chemistry? How many archery ranges does he have? I don't see a single archery range. I don't see a single... Oh no, there's a siege workshop. Clearing up some space is our Sicilian and our Georgian. They want to have as much maneuverability. Where are the Gebetos? What's behind here? A few villagers. Tell me he's not sending his Gebetos all the way across the world again. No, they're just here. Throwing their Kapingas in the air. Daniel, it's in the pinned comment. There should be a link there. Our Bulgarian with... Okay. Halberdiers. Oh yeah, keep. Architecture. Our Georgian is definitely going Svan Towers, and can you blame him? Pass-through damage. There it is, the flaming arrow. Look at that attack. 17. That is Britain level. Our Sicilian Hauberk. Any Hauberk for you? Yes, it looks like he's got Hauberk as well. So let's see what's going on. Ballista elephants cutting a path through the forest. I love it. I absolutely love it. It looks like Censar and Val is still the last players to go up to Imperial. And holy moly, our Armenian, he's going Halberdiers. I thought for a second we were going to get to see 100 HP champions with Feriders, but no, he's going Halberdiers. For now, Pikemen. Oh, Bulgarian pancakes here as our Georgian flattens them. But the Bulgarian should be getting Siege Onagers soon as well. Okay, long swordsman Gambesons for Armenians, so maybe we will see 100 HP champions. For now, we're seeing a whole bunch of Bulgarian infantry dying. There's Feriders. There's Wagenburg Tactics for Gray, who has how many gunpowder units? Okay, he's got 3 hand cannoneers. So he's getting Wagenburg Tactics for his hand cannoneers. They're going to move 15% faster. And there's that chemistry upgrade for the Malians, but the Malians being pressed into. He's lost control of his primary gold, which, to be fair, he should have been mining a lot earlier than his secondary and tertiary gold. Let's see Gabetos try to nose bomb, or what's the expression I'm looking for? Awesome, thanks Daniel. Cutting through the forest with traps. Yeah, that does sound ridiculously slow. What's the word I'm looking for where a bomber would dive in and then release its payload? Nosedive? Nose bomb? That's what the Gabetos need to do here against this siege, I think. Although he's only got 6 left. Situation's not looking good here for red. Although I guess it really only depends on who gets the better attack round. Luring out the Onager with a few Halberdiers while you kill it is a fantastic get there for our Bulgarian. Our Pole, Valis, literally throwing the kitchen sink at his opponent here. Armenian infantry. Let's take a look at these two-handed swordsmen. 90 HP. Where is the champion upgrade? He's got the resources for it. Why isn't he upgraded? I mean, he's upgrading his farms. Okay, so our Pole is getting arbalests. How many crossbows does he have? 18. And here we go. Khmer Cavaliers. Bohemian. Hand cannoneers. But look at Valis. He's just picking off hand cannoneers one at a freaking time while they focus their energy. They do come with an attack bonus against infantry, which makes it kind of sour. Now they move in on the left as well. Oh my goodness, Valis is microing his heart out right now. He's gotten so many kills, so many dead hand cannoneers, but purple has penetrated. Forget red. I'm going straight for yellow's base, he says. As Georgian hand cannoneers, more Svan towers, more siege onagers, more Sicilian cavaliers. Dive bomber. Thank you, John. Yes, exactly. Midway is exactly what I was thinking about. And the Stukas did it as well. I think a bunch of World War II air forces. That's what the Gabetos need to do as well. The point that I was trying to make is that the Gabetos need to run in, kill, and run back out while themselves trying not to die, which is, of course, a tall order. But look at this. Valis and the meat shield of 100 HP champions have pushed back temporarily on the right, temporarily on the left as well. The castle is blue out of stone. Yeah, Modri's out of stone. So this castle in a few more volleys is going to go down. By the way, he's not even repairing it with all of his villagers. And down it goes. Trebs are exposed. Damn you, house. Damn you, university. I don't want any kind of higher education for my enemies, he says. More and more towers are going up. Oh my goodness. Look at the stone count. Look at the gold count, the food. The only thing our Georgian doesn't have is wood. But correct me if I'm wrong, the latest patch reduced the cost of towers from 50 wood to 35, right? Yeah, Obo Harbalest is a pretty badass combination. Very hard to close in on that. Oh yeah, their technology back then was absolute shite. Now, oh my goodness. Speaking of oh my goodness, uh-oh, our Sicilian is really trying to be annoying here. Now he's trying to sideswipe either the Pole or the Armenian. Oh, he's going after the Pole. Is there any army anywhere nearby? No, there isn't. This is going to be real bad. I'm going to keep my mouse on these two Cavaliers. Forget these two heading north. These two here. I want to see what the kill count is. Okay, as of the time that I looked at it, it was 8. Let's see how much they can get done. More are peeling off. Georgian Hussars are here. More towers, Hussars, siege onagers. Everything is falling. Houses, siege workshops, barracks, lumber camps. Doesn't matter. It is all collapsing here on the other side, though. Uh-oh. What an absolute mess. They're up to 18 villager kills, by the way. And in it comes. Ooh. I remember Catherine, I bought when I was younger, I had a, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of siege onagers. I bought a book about the technology of World War II and how they managed to accomplish so much with so little. And like you're saying, it really was it's more a feat of like human ingenuity than technological ingenuity in a way. Ooh. Oh, we've got a game of cat and mouse here between these onagers, yellow and teal. One side has halberdier support, one side has Svan towers and Hussar support, as well as cavaliers, as well as freaking trebuchets. Now is the moment. I want to look at what's going on the left side of the map real quick. Where are Valus's? Valus lost his entire Arbalest force. Yikes. Well, yeah, I guess the point is it's bad compared to today's technology. Oh my goodness. How many kills for Menunez? Is it a surprise that he's got the highest score in the game? He has been flattening Bulgarian halberdiers all the live long day, but here come the Pole light cap. Do they have Lakitic? Yes, they do. 33% damage in a half tile radius. They close in. By the way, let me highlight one of them. Look at that attack bonus against gunpowder. Monk is higher, 14 versus a 10. And it actually comes with an attack bonus against gunpowder winged Hussars. So that's going to make it very problematic for Gray. Come on, let's see some big cataclysmic clash between onagers. Oh, but AC Dragon Rider was so gentlemanly of them in the Age of Enlightenment to line up in little rows and fire volleys at each other. Oh no, oh no. Valus is in the trade route. He's got Ferreter's champions with him. So, okay, whereas last game was a bit more of a steamroll, in this game we've got one side pressing into the left, the other side pressing in on the right. Our Bulgarian siege refuses to engage with his Georgian counterpart. They both have siege engineers. They both have decent supporting armies. And absolute shit volley out of our Bulgarian, though. Unpack your trebs. Oh, no. Oh, no. So many dead onagers. Ooh, Teal is noticing. He's suspecting a weakness. Is he going after the trebs? Even more halberdiers. Oh, for the love of God. I would not want to be a Bulgarian halberdier in this game. You got the lifespan of a fruit fly. Nathan, you just joined. It's hard to say who's winning right now. Our Georgian-Sicilian combo is pressing in. Now, this is a juicy target. This is a juicy target. Oh, my God. Samero just not able to get the attack rounds that he needs. But there's only one onager left, and down it goes. So, on the one hand, you've got the Sicilian-Georgian combo, which I don't know why he stopped building his towers, to be honest. I guess he's replenishing his siege count. On the other side, the Pole and the Armenian are pressing in with Winged Hussars with Lakitic Legacy and Farader's Champions. So I honestly have no clue who's winning this. Yeah, Demon, exactly. That was a very sour loss of onagers, as is this. Oh, he loses his trebs as well. He's got one onager left. Where is he? He looks like he's stuck in between a university and a few siege workshops. I mean, now would be a good time for our Bulgarian to pump out a huge amount of halberdiers. There's nothing really here to kill them except these towers. No real attack bonus, not except the 2 against spearmen. That's not really that big of an attack bonus. On the other hand, Purple is pinging over here. Why? He's probably telling his teammate, hey, delete your markets so that we can reroute our trade because it is dying. And just as I say that, the markets get deleted. But he left one. He left one up. Oh, that's so sour. So they're going to still try to go there. This hidden enclosure. Has anyone on Team North has any suspicion of this? Not at all. They've seen a little bit, I guess, of the forest clearing. Pivoting back here, it looks like a whole bunch of infantry. Man, Hauberk Cavaliers can take a beating. Well, AC Dragon Rider, you like big battles. And Rage Force is definitely full of them. And now our Pole is going Cav Archer. Okay. Valis always with the quantity. What's his army count? He's got 100 army count. Half of his team's army supply is his. Team South actually looks like their army count is starting to dwindle. They're down about 40%. They're being raided to hell and back here. Have they discovered this part yet? Still no. That being said, nah, just a few hussars. Valis quickly cleans that up. I'm curious to see how Svan Towers do. Oh, another pancake. Our Georgian Menunez has just gotten so many pancakes. He must have the most kills in the game. Oh, he tried to get that halberdier. He missed. Will he get him now? Will he get him now? Will he predict the movement? No, he doesn't care. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he gets him. Ouch. Oh yeah, Edelweiss, the rate of technological advancement in the last, literally, what is it, like 150 years? Forget even just the Wright brothers, the combustion engine, medicine, all of it is just like an insane amount of progress in the last century. You guys aren't big fans of feeding, huh? Well, then I'll try not to watch the Bulgarian because he's been feeding halberdiers all day. And now the sergeants are out. Their armor is shit. Why is their armor not upgraded? Where's okay, I don't know if he called a crusade or not. I may have missed what Dratic did here. But he is going to close in. These halberdiers are not going to stop the onager. Oh, okay. Yellow finally gets a decent attack round. And here we go. Here we go. Onager battle. Ooh, our Bulgarian finally lands a good one against the Georgian, who flattens even more. But he's gonna lose a couple. Do you have bad gains? Do they have bad gains? No, they don't. Or actually, maybe they do. No, they don't. Oh, our Sicilian is getting taken out. Where the hell has Osama been? I just realized that I've completely forgotten about red. Our Malian has gone pikeman. I mean, I guess the Malian infantry do get extra pierce armor, which will protect against the towers and the donjons, but okay, I don't know about pikemen. He's going up to 40 of them. Val's continues dismembering the Khmer base. I honestly don't know who's winning this game. Look at the scores. They're 5% apart. Oh, Catherine, that's amazing. Your grandfather, great-grandfather, 3 different centuries he lived in. Wow. Remember Back to the Future when by this time we were all supposed to be on like hoverboards? That didn't pan out, did it? Yeah, I'm with Catherine on this one. I really don't want a bunch of these dumbasses who I see driving around my condo, hovering in the air, crashing into the ground. I'm very much in favor of that. I don't even know what the hell's going on here. All I know is that these sergeants are gonna wipe the freaking floor with these halberdiers. 7 kills for these 2 BBCs, but they're getting closed in on. Cavalier. Oh, he gets one, but dies before he gets the second. What an absolute bonkers game. Team North's army count is lowering slowly. It is going down. I love the building animation of the sergeant, by the way, when he puts his shield on his back, gets out his hammer, and starts whacking away at the donjon. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Samero, our Bulgarian, with the preemptive villager pull. Oh, we've got Hafnitzas. Valis notices, Valis chases, but he can't chase for too long. These are not exactly Turkish or Vietnamese or even Tatar heavy cav archers. Couple of Hussite wagons. Interesting pivot at the hour mark of the game for Censar to abandon the hand cannoneers and go the more powerful Hafnitsa and Hussite wagon. Although this Hussite wagon should be here. It should be in front, and then his spearmen will be absolutely safe from all of this. And look at the mini-map. We've got attacks and penetrations into the northern side of the map galore. Hussars from the Georgian. What a beast of a raiding unit, regenerating HP. He was born in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Holy shit. That is super cool. I used to collect stamps from the World War I era. There used to be a bazaar near my grandparents' house. And they're like a market. And there were a lot of these Austro-Hungarian stamps and Prussian stamps. Ooh, the Lakitic Legacy is about to show us why it's one of the deadliest light cavalry upgrades in the game. The army melts. But a good amount of light cav melt as well. 1 champion. Looks like another one. 2 more behind here are trying to stop these Hussite wagons. They should. Their melee armor is not exactly the greatest at a base of a 1. And look at the northern side of the map. Even though Team South looks like it's kind of crushing it, all of us, rather Team North, all of a sudden, they're just getting railroaded here. Ooh, villagers is... Well, there you go. At the end of the day, what's the score difference? About 13, 14%? Wow. That was a fun game. 350 Hussars, 365 Halberdiers for Darvoy. Who has the most kills? It's got to be these. Are you kidding me? Menunez, our teal Georgian, only built 41 onagers? I feel like he built like 200. His onagers were everywhere. Holy, he must have had a lot of kills. First of all, I want to see how many towers he built. 35 towers. With Svan, 19 attack, pass-through damage. Let's see who had the most kills. It's got to be the Georgian, right? With those siege onagers. Yeah, almost 800 kills, but almost 4. Also the worst losses. Or no, what am I talking about? The lowest losses. Oh, pardon me. I'm the idiot. 800 kills, 400 losses is a fantastic 139 raisings. Our Georgian just freaking crushing it. Who was the biggest donor? Menunez, the biggest recipient, our Bulgarian. These guys are not on the same team, so they must have given so teal must have given blue, and then the combo of Armenian and Pole gave to our Bulgarian. Wow. Relic gold. Relic gold. Relevant, but not that relevant. Not with trade going up. What was the payload of the trade? 98 for you guys. And then I don't even know what this is going to be. Like 10? Yeah, 41. With them being pressed into. Holy moly. Even with all the raiding happening. Actually, sorry, because of all the raiding and the penetration here, yellow's base got knocked out as well. Even though blue... I mean, he got knocked off of his base, but did he really? There's still stables here. They're apparently training hussars. And remember, the Khmer don't need mills. They don't need town centers, so they can just place a farm literally here in the middle of frickin' nowhere and be able to gather food from it. So blue was never really taken out of the game. Interesting. I would have loved to see Hussite wagons a lot earlier. Oh my goodness, walked all the way up to Germany from Siberia. Jeez Louise. Jedi's Playground. Nice to catch you live. Thanks for the cool comments. Let's try that other game again, and then we'll see if I can fill in the names. Because it does have the Viper Dow Tato's in this one. Sorakuma is in this one. I mean, this is a freaking... This is an all-star game. I really hope we get the names here. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Sorry, are you guys seeing this? Look at the right side of your screen. What the hell is going on right now with Capture Age? Darvoy apparently watched that movie from the 90s with Michael Keaton, Multiplicity, and then cloned himself, and now he's playing a 4-on-4 with himself. So let's see. Gray is Dog9. We're gonna have to do this manually, guys. Oh, I don't even see the colors. No. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. This is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Ali G. I'm sorry, you're joining at the biggest, weirdest technical difficulty I've ever seen. I'm gonna try to reload it again. No, it's still all Darvoy. Okay, so this one is blue. And who is blue? GG out. So we know these three are on blue's team, so let's try to figure it out. Darvoy in orange. I don't know. I don't know why I named them Darvoy. They're all freaking named Darvoy. Who is red? Red is Tato. So let's assume they're in some kind of logical order. No, Tato is orange. So who's orange? Orange is actually Darvoy. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. So who's this? Red. I think red was Tato. Right? Which leaves teal as doubt. This is This is driving me insane. I am so sorry to everyone who's joining. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm gonna apologize about a million more times. Let's we're halfway there. So let's do it like this. A, B, C, D. So A is yellow. Okay, I don't even know why I had to look that up. We know it's the Viper. B is green, who is Z40. Ooh, I like the Taiwan team. They're pretty good team. C is purple, so Sorakuma. Oh no, oh no. Which means D is Dog9. Is that his name? Dog9? Dog9U. Sorry, I don't know why I added 4U. Okay. I really hope I got them right. I really hope I got them right. My goodness. Oh my god. For some of our Germanic speaking, I just want to go, Mein Gott in Himmel. That was really more pain in the ass than it needed to be. Blue, orange, red, and teal. You guys are definitely Team West. All I can say, ladies and gentlemen, is that this better be a good freaking game. Otherwise, all of this effort... Oh my god. Gandalf, yes, I just saw your recommendation. I'm so sorry. You talk like a sailor. Oh, Ali G, that's so nice of you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining live. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up on the chat after that ridiculous, unnecessary nonsense. Richard, it's quite all right. Yeah, that was like thanks, Edelweiss. Thanks, Demon. That really was like an SAT question. Like, teal sat next to gray. Gray was related to blue, to purple. Purple was the brother of blue. Blue was the cousin of orange. And if all of that is correct, who is yellow? You know, those kinds of questions. Anyway, let's take a look at the map. We've got Doubt in teal as the Bulgarians. Let's hope he doesn't lose as many halberdiers. Tato as the Franks in red. In the other pocket, we've got GG out as the Dravidians. And Darvoy, the man who had 8 identities a second ago, as the Armenians in orange. Somehow the Armenians always spawn in orange. Or at least today they have. Sorakuma as the Persians. Oh, yeah. Z40 as the Vikings. I like it. The Viper as the Ethiopians. And Dog9 as the Bohemians. So Bohemians taking on Bulgarians. Oh, my God. Oh, that could potentially be very powerful, very problematic. Road Rash, nice to see you. All good, all good. Yeah, yellow, I should have known. Thanks so much, Ali. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get into... I'm trying to get into casting some tournaments. I'm definitely good. Currently there's oh, what's the name? Copa Latinoamericana that's happening. And I think Hart is currently live streaming and Mario Ovalle is currently streaming the semifinals. I want to get in on that as well because there's some really good players there. Ooh, Portugal. Well, in that case, I will say obrigado to you. And Edelweiss, you did hear Persians. And not only did you hear Persians, not only are they in the hands of Sorakuma, who, if you've seen the videos on the channel, is a fantastic player. They're also facing off against the Armenians. So let's see how that crazy infantry and armor-ignoring archer does against the... I mean, the Persians are just a powerhouse. They're just ridiculous. Do it live. I actually ordered a pizza. And a funny story about my pizza, now that you've gotten me started. By the way, let's just take a quick look at the map before I go down the rabbit hole of food. Just like if you guys were here for game 1. There is one avenue of attack to the south, one avenue of attack to the north, and in the center, a bit of an east-west corridor, which red or gray might want to get on walling off. So in Canada... Do it live. You are going to absolutely regret asking this question because before I can even answer it, you're going to get a whole history lesson on Canadian cheese tariffs and Canadian cheese. Hey, Emma. Nice to see you again. Thanks so much, Ali. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, no, I would definitely be casting that tournament in English, although I wish I could cast it in Spanish. I don't think my Spanish is good enough. So anyway, do it live. You're gonna regret this. One of the best things about going to the US as a Canadian is the American cheese. Canada, for some strange reason, has a massive hard-on, has a very strong desire to protect our cheese farmers. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me the logic behind it. Our cheese is not that great. It's not, you know, it's not like Dutch cheese or French cheese or any European cheese. It's not that great at all. Maybe that's why they protect it, because it just sucks. And so we don't get American cheese very often. So when I go down to the US, every opportunity I can, I eat pizza, and I eat a lot of it. And I finally found one pizza place near here being where I live, in Toronto, that has a New York style pizza. Now, they can't call it a New York's pizza because it can't have American cheese. American cheese is basically illegal here, if that makes any sense. I don't know what country bans cheese, but Canada is that country. So it has a New York style pizza. So I discovered this place, and it sold this amazing pizza where it was like spicy Italian sausage, Mike's hot honey, onions, and I forget one other ingredient. And I have been trying to recreate it on my own with other pizza places. So today, to make a long story short, I tried to recreate it, but with Canadian cheese, and it did not go well. So I was very disappointed in my dinner. I guess that wasn't really that long of a story. Yeah, the US cheese is just like, it's the best. I can't eat a hamburger in Canada with Canadian cheese on it. It's just gross. Demon, order a pizza. So I tried to recreate it with a company called Pizza Nova here, and it didn't go well. The pizza was like, the dough felt stale. There was barely any sauce on it. The cheese was burnt. I mean, I'm not like Dave Portnoy. I don't do like pizza reviews, but man, oh man, was it not a very satisfactory pizza. In any event, let's jump back right into the game. Or actually, let's just jump not back, because I don't think I ever really jumped into the game. You distracted me with the discussion of pizza. Oh, I freaking love Wisconsin cheddar. There's a few cheeses that I like. There's the stinky Dutch cheese. I absolutely love. The stinkier, the better. And I love a good cheddar. Canadian cheddar is so crappy. It's so bad. John yells, Dave. Not too sure who Dave is. Oh, Richard, you're actually watching the game? I guess I should too, right? Ooh, I've never had Vermont sharp white cheddar, but the sharper the better. Like I said, the stinkier, the sharper, the more harsh the taste, the more I love the cheese. When my wife was pregnant, I had to go on a cheese cleanse because the smell was just too much. Too much for her. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the south as our Persian, Edelweiss, our Persian is pushing in with another tower. Ooh, a counter tower being going up by Darvoy. Ooh, ballsy move to pull the 6th villager. Now you're just 5-on-5 for the longest time. Okay, I guess he brings in 2 more. Neither of these are civs that have faster construction time, so numbers here is what's going to prevail, although start time goes to purple. Yeah, I'm surprised he pulled that 1 villager when he did. The north, forget towers, we're gonna fight tooth and nail. Ooh, Limburger. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, Edelweiss, you have no reason to complain. Cheese or chocolate? You have no reason to complain. Or beer. Ooh, our Persian has busted through the wall with a villager as well. This scout might... Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to say the scout might want to join in on the action here, but his HP means that one arrow and he's basically dead. Villagers scuffle on the lawn in between the two bases here. What's going on? Any reinforcements? I guess I could just zoom out instead of going left and right. I'm not a big fan of zooming out. I always, I like to keep it medium tight. Yeah, they're fighting their demons like demons. Forget the towers. They want to get all up. They're like, what was it, the Joker in Dark Knight? Who was trying to get a reaction out of Batman, and he was like, I like to kill with a knife. I like to get up real nice and close. The Fiesta. Edelweiss is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from Switzerland. Let's take a look. GG Out has brought his Castle Age Mangonels, and so our Persian is in a little bit of trouble. Eskimo Brill says, Oi! Oi, Pikey! How are you doing? Have you been practicing your braille? There it is. There it is. Tato bringing in his scout. He's going to try to help his teal friends out a little bit here, but his scout's at full health. Somehow, yet even with Tato's help, Doubt does lose a villager. I mean, these are some stacked teams. The Viper, Z40, Sora Kuma, Tato, Doubt. And here we go. They finally decide to engage. It looks like Gray is going to lose a lot of his villagers. Tries to distract Doubt by sending a few to the right. Smart move, but Doubt's not falling for it. He... okay, not terrible. Orange is pinging over here. Yeah, it is. I mean, I know that there are comments that I stray a little bit too often off the casting path. And I know the channel is called Cast of Empires, but I don't know. You'll never not get me talking about food or Nicolas Cage, who, by the way, I saw a clip of his next movie, The Surfer. Looks absolutely insane. The land of cheese, chocolate, vine, and vatchas. I remember the week I spent in Zurich. Man, oh man. Banks and watch stores. And surprisingly, I didn't know this, but in Switzerland, gun ownership per capita is, I think, the highest in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that might just be because of the small population. Richard, you see a relic in the far right middle of nowhere. You mean this relic surrounded by a harem of 4 boar? Interesting. Usually it's 3. Multiples of 3. How did they get 4 here in this bicep-shaped clearing? Good morning from the Philippines. Jedi PH, you mean Philippines? I hope. Damn. Well, hopefully next time we see you, you'll be at 1350 Eskimo Brill. Oh no, Demon, I wasn't referring to you. They were just I think last week there was somebody, or was it 2 weeks ago? Man, time just kind of blends all together. Oh my goodness, I feel old. Last week or the week before, there was somebody who said I am too much of a joker. Too much comedy. Although he didn't say comedy, that's my interpretation of what he said based on what I wanted to hear. He just meant like I talk about a bunch of nonsense. Teal is pinging over here. Says, hey guys, we got to get the Viper's dock if it's the last thing we do. Tato, by the way, has inserted himself quite nicely. Why? Because nobody took this east-west corridor. Gray, by the way, is dead. Tato has cleared him up from his base. Our Bohemian has escaped, though, with how many? 20 villagers? Not bad. Look, it's not great to be knocked out of your base. It's not bad, not great for the Viper now to have to defend all this on his own. But to escape with 20 villagers is not bad either. We've seen players do a lot more with a lot less. Jedi, that might be the case for the first 5 or 10 or 20 games. But believe me, by game 21, 31, 41, you'll feel a lot more comfortable. I always get like kind of sad when I hear people say that they like, believe me, when I used to play this game 5 hours a day back in 1998 to 2001, or maybe even after that, I understand exactly the feeling of the stress and the panic. Like, it's easy to sit back right now with a Coke in your hand, you know, a cigarette in your hand or whatever, a beer, and say, oh, he should go monks, he should go light cab, he should counter that with a BBC, he should go fast castle. When you're actually playing the game, it's a very different. When you're in the middle of microing everything, there's stress, you forget things, you overlook things, but I think it just comes with practice. So I get a little sad when players, where people say that it kind of stops them from playing. Everyone should play it. It's a fun game, win or lose. But I've always been like that. I've never been the most competitive person in the world. When I would go to like chess competitions, my brother would always try to get the gold. He was always like gotta listen to Queen. We are the champions in the car ride over there. Okay, Green just decides to delete it instead of giving it to his opponent. I was always just like, okay, let's get this over with so we can go to McDonald's afterwards. Let's just have some fun and go to McDonald's. That was my mentality of competition. Yeah, Edelweiss, that's true. Ooh, Arena could be a nice. Jedi, join our Discord, and then we'll play some community games. Yeah, Catherine, that's the best mentality to have, right? I mean, if you're playing this game to be as good as Hera, then you should devote the amount of time that Hera devotes to this game. Hera's a beast. There's a reason Hera is #1, and there's a reason Hera's gonna be #1 for a while. When they announced that the ranked ladder for Empire Wars was reset, he streamed that day for 13 hours Empire Wars. There's a reason Hera is #1. And so if you want to be like Hera, you're going to have to work like Hera. But if you're playing the game to have fun, which I'm assuming 95% of the population is, who cares? You win or lose, who cares? You controlled some soldiers on the map. Isn't that fun? That's, for me, the funnest part, is the little soldiers on the map. Abdullah, what are you smoking? And isn't it like 4 in the morning now? Yeah, Jedi, that's the risk in Arena. Sometimes you'll get people who just go fast castle. Jedi, it's in the linked pinned comment at the top of the chat. Can you play on a Linux? Mr. Letter A with a glass of wine in his hand. I don't know. I didn't even know Linux was still a thing, to be honest. Ooh, Daniel, I think you're in the minority in that, the rush. I think a lot of people get really nervous with the rush, but it's good that you get a rush out of the rush. Jedi, that just comes with practice, I think. It's not pinned there? Marlboro's at 4:45 a.m. That is a boss move, Abdullah. That is a boss move. Marlboro's at 4:45 a.m. That is a respectable move. By the way, speaking of respectable moves, the Viper has reconquered the Bohemian homeland. The Czech people are safe to return to their homes. Although they are in the middle. Oh no, is he still in Dark Age? Oh no, Dog9! He's still in Dark Age for another few seconds. That's so adorable. And he's in Castle. Feudal. Sorry. Uh-oh. You know who's not in Feudal is our Dravidian. GG out as an Imperial. He's got 40 seconds to go until he has these heavy elite elephant archers. 30 seconds now. Jack, welcome with the laughing emoji. How do you counter elephants as Mongols? NS, do you mean battle elephants or elephant archers? More and more elephants are streaming in. By the way, Dravidian elephant archers, the fastest firing in the game, 1.36. That is faster than a Mangudai, although at least the very least the same speed as a Mangudai. And the Vipers cut through the forest. Our Ethiopian is going halberdier. Does he have torsion engines? Not yet. He's getting siege engineers. He's getting plate mail armor. Does he have he's got 2 castles. He's placing a 3rd. He's going against the Bulgarians. If they go mounted, he can just go shotels or camels. Oh, battle elephants? I mean, the Mongols. Yeah, I guess you can go. I guess you can go pikeman. Pikeman's not really going to counter. You have to go maneuverability. If I was facing battle elephants with the Mongols. Oh, sorry guys, my chair just 1 second. My chair just creaked. Yeah, sorry. If I was going Mongols against elephants, my #1 goal would be raiding the hell out of the opponent's base and abusing the slow movement speed of the elephants. That would be my #1 goal. Look at the movement speed, 0.9 tiles a second. If I couldn't, I would make a shit ton of camels and either Mangudai or Cav archers behind them. Skirmishers are not going to do anything against regular battle elephants, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I said skirmishers. I guess just because I see green here going skirmishers. Yeah, Edelweiss, exactly, with camels. Timothy, yes, it is. It is Tato. It is Doubt. It is the Viper. I just had to rename them because, I mean, it was one of the... I've never seen it before. Capture Age didn't put their names in. And so I had to rename all of the players, which is why you'll see the lowercase without the GL in front. The Viper is going absolute beast mode. And he's going absolute beast mode with halberdiers, as only the Viper can do. Taking a bit of a break to kill a few farms. Our Frank gets his army together. Okay, the Frank. Well, Edelweiss, to your comment earlier today, the Frank infantry line is about to get used again with more hand cannoneers and bombard cannons. So we're about to get to see the MBL Frank treatment here, and we'll see how the Viper handles it. Ooh, bombard cannons miss to the south. The elephants are just busting through. They don't attack very strong. They're basically longbows, but there are 22 of them. 5,000 HP. And now Sorakuma runs away. So that's 2 players on Team East that have abandoned ship. And where the hell is our Viking? Skirmishers is the name of the game for him. And is that all? Yeah, that's it. He's going up to 100 skirmishers. Okay, you know what? 100 skirmishers are 100 of anything in this game. As long as you can avoid the bombard cannonballs, which he is not doing very well, should do a decent job at least stopping those elephants, giving Purple enough time to get his army up and running. Purple has no army whatsoever, by the way. And the Viper is now has his base occupied by 2 of his comrades, Gray and Purple. Why is no one reclaiming this? Halberdiers versus halberdiers. Amazing get there by the Viper with his bombard cannons, but he loses 1 in exchange. I'm assuming the Frank is going infantry for two reasons. Number one, I don't think he can afford to go cavalry right now. He's got less than 1,000 gold. And number two, if he goes cavalry, then the Ethiopian can research royal heirs, which basically removes the advantage of cavalry. It takes 3 less damage for his Shotels and his camels. And man, can the Viper start pumping out Shotel warriors with 3 castles. They train in 4 seconds when you get them up to the elite version. So I'm assuming he's getting this meat shield of infantry for the hand cannoneers. So maybe 3 reasons. But I agree with you. I want to see Frankish paladins. I don't care. I don't care if he loses. I just want to see Frankish paladins. Give the people what they want. Richard, there was an update yesterday, actually, a new patch, but it didn't change anything about the civilizations. It just changed a few bugs in the game. Not that I've noticed any major difference. And here you go. You can have as many elephant archers as you want, but if your opponent is going absolute trash, not much you can do about it eventually. 49. Our Dravidian is starting to insert champions. Oh my goodness. Does he have Woot Steel? I don't know if I don't think I saw Woot Steel being researched. I may have missed it. Now green needs to learn to dodge these bombard cannonballs a little bit better. The Viper is here as well, by the way. Berserkers. Elite, fully upgraded. Oh, oh, look at that. It shows the regeneration rate as well. Capture Age. On the one hand, fantastic job with these new additions, but what the hell happened to the players' names at the beginning of this game? This is a lot of Dravidian. This is a lot. Where the hell is our Armenian is what I want to know. He's going 40 champions. Well, 2-handed swordsman right now, but I'm assuming they'll eventually be champions. F you to this market in particular. I don't like trade, says the Viper, whose infrastructure is getting demolished now. Okay. Dismounted conics. Mounted conics. And cannoneers. The Viper can't handle this on his own. What is he building? He's gathering up his army. He needs siege. He absolutely needs siege onagers. And he needs Shotels to get rid of these. I mean, they're stacked. There's 5 of them here, if you can tell. Bombard cannons. He needs something that's going to reach those bombard cannons, because otherwise, I mean, I guess, yeah, BBC of his own is obviously much better. Ooh. Let's see it. Let's see the micro. Ouch. And he gets, I mean, there's the Viper hands down. He gets all of those hand cannoneers. He gets the Treb. Now he's going to get this other Treb. Wow. What a way with 1 or 2 volleys to stop your opponent in their tracks. Yeah, Daniel, they fixed the pathing for the 9th time. There's always a random trade cart hauling its wares. Hawking its wares, I mean. Okay, our Armenian is starting to mix some Hussars. Well, there's Woot Steel, so I know he's getting it now. There's Stirrups for our Bulgarian, who only getting it now? No wonder half his conics were dismounted. They suck unless you get Stirrups. Look at that attack speed. 2.4 second delay is absolutely terrible. He's making it look silly, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Tato did run in through a choke point against the Ethiopian siege onager, which is basically as silly as you can get. Tato's infrastructure, by the way, has been cleared up, but he is now attacking to the south here. The Viper is streaming his units to the north. Conics do surprisingly well against halberdiers because they're 2-for-1 nature. When the mounted dies, the dismounted comes out to play. And now Woot Steel champions are going to shred through this. They're going for the onagers. We saw this. I love seeing infantry battles. Dog 9 and Sorakuma both need to get their asses. Where are these 52 Hussars that he supposedly has? Do you see them anywhere on the field of battle? No. What is this? This is 19. This is also 30 of them are here. Okay, so he's sending his Persian Hussars all the way up to the north, and they are going to overwhelm this gunpowder army. Oh, Tato is getting taken to Pound Town. Timothy, welcome. I'm glad you found the channel. Yeah, I wasn't making shorts for a while, and then I was like, why aren't you making shorts? There's a lot of good clips. There's a lot of good battles and fights that you find interesting that other people probably find interesting too. But yeah, thanks for joining live every Friday night, baby. Or Saturday morning for Abdullah, who I'm hoping is still smoking his Marlboro. More Elephant Archers, more Woot Steel champions, more not Faraday's champions. Oh, we wanted it. We begged for it. We willed it into existence. The Frankish Paladin is about to come out. Or Persian, though. I don't know if Hussars, even Persian Hussars, which are pretty good for generic Hussars, are going to be enough to take on the Frankish Paladin and the elite Conic with stirrups. Yeah, Abdullah, we're seeing Frankish Paladins. And I'm wondering if you're done your cigarette. Whack, whack, whack. Look at that bloody battlefield. There's literally one Conic here. One Conic who turned into a dismounted for all of those Hussars. Our Persians in trouble. You need to build some of those Savars that everybody loves. Chivalry for our Frank, not something we see every day. So his stables are going to be working 40% faster. He's got one Paladin, and that Paladin is chasing trade carts. How many stables does our Frank have, by the way? I'm struggling to find a single stable. He's got 2 stables. Okay, he's building more. Okay, good. Why the hell would you get Chivalry with 2 stables? Yeah, one Paladin. I may have called your name a little bit too early, but he's going up to 5. A massive 5 Paladins. He is supply blocked, so I don't know. Blade Runner says the score difference, yeah, usually is a good indicator. The Viper has been 1v2ing here for the longest time, but he's taking a bit of a breather to the north. I wonder why. What's happening here to the south? Oh, what's happening here is that the absolute tank is out. No! We wanted to see more Frankish Paladins, but out they come. Fleur de lis, a flailin'. And look at it go. 192 HP. Oh, Maduban, you're entering right as we end game number 3. Wow. Well, that was not the longest game. 52 minutes, in-game minutes. And I think the elephant push here just proving way too difficult for our Viking to deal with on his own. And I mean, he could have used these Hussars a long time ago. With 6 armor, they do only take 5 damage. And the Persians have pretty decent Hussars for generic Hussars. I think they get all the upgrades from the blacksmith and the stable. So 95 HP for these guys, fully upgraded. Could have helped out here. Do these guys still have... Yeah, they finally have Faraday's at least. Well, that was a fun last game. Kudos to the Viper. I mean, the Viper is the Viper. Kudos to the Viper always, because he just manages to take on these powers. 2v1s, reclaims the Czech homeland, allows the Frank, or rather the Persian, to rebuild his base here. How is no one taken the stone? How is no one taken the stone? Hey, Persian, there's stone here. Let's see some battle elephants. The game is 1.7 times faster. So 10 in-game seconds is like 6 real-life seconds. 99 champion? Really? Oh, look at that. He beat out the elephants just by 5 units. 280 halberdiers for the Viper, 20 siege onagers. Again, I thought we saw more siege onagers. Biggest donor is our Viking. Biggest recipient is our Persian. Militarily, not the highest kill count game. Although I say that, those elephants, man, at the end of the day, how many kills did they get? Well, I don't know. I'm zooming out. Forget the fresh recruits. 34 for 17 is not great. So a bunch of them did die. I want to see how many kills these castles got. 66 kills. Oh, yeah. I love to see that. Static defense for the win. But uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our Dravidian is literally throwing the most powerful Dravidian units Wood Steel Champions, fully upgraded Elite Elephant Archers, which again, fire as fast as a Mangadai, and now Bombard Towers. Yikes. Oh yeah, Maduban, they are incredibly annoying to deal with. Our Viking did a decent job for a while. The problem for Green is that he wasn't dodging the Bombard Cannonballs. I don't know if it was just not paying attention or if the Bombard Cannons, I mean, 29 kills, friendly fire, 5 for 3 of them is pretty decent. But he just wasn't dodging those balls with his skirmishers. And for a while, he was going up to 100 skirmishers there, and he could have probably stopped the elephants a little bit better than he did. But the elephants do have 3 Armenian monks healing them up. Oh, goodness. Ultimately, though, the Viper just cannot hold on. Now he sees the Frankish Paladin is out, and you're not. With your elite skirmisher, our Bohemian joins in. Now, interesting that our Bohemian went skirmisher. He has probably, of all these players, except maybe the Dravidian, the best spearman line unit to deal with the Frankish Paladin, because they deal 25% more bonus damage. So 32 for the Halberdier becomes 40, which is 1/5 of the HP of the Paladin. But in any event, doesn't really matter. It's 5 a.m. No, Maduban, the Bohemian did nothing. He died immediately. He escaped with a few town centers. He was in Dark Age for a while. And now he's back with a few skirmishers. Goku, and thanks for joining. I will come back game soon. Okay, well, the live stream is ending, but good luck in the game. I'm assuming you're going to go play a game. And good luck to you in your game. And everyone, thank you so much for joining. These were 3 very fun games. And thank you for the patience as I populated the various names of the various players using a mix of logic and trial and error. And yeah, everyone, thanks so much for joining. I'll catch you all on the next Friday. And if you're interested in joining the Discord, then definitely check it out. There should be a pinned comment. Yeah, Timothy, unfortunately, this is game number 3, cast number 3. And so, that's adorable. I'm sorry to make you sad, but next week, 8 p.m. Eastern time, same bat channel, same bat time, we will watch more Age of Empires. Hopefully, the players play more Rage Forest. I don't see them not, as the Rage Forest tournament, by the way, is going to start, and we're definitely going to be casting that tournament. So stay tuned. Oh yeah, Abdullah, it's time. Eskimo Brill, thanks so much. Catherine, thank you so much. Everyone, thanks so much for commenting and participating and watching. And if you're just lurking and listening, thank you still for watching. And I'll see everyone next week. Have a fantastic night or morning or afternoon. And yeah, see you next week.